Have you guys ever heard the phrase like, "Come on, hurry up. You can't do that," or "Hurry up, push yourself faster"? I'm sure those of you who are athletes know that from their coaches. Those of you who are pretty young know it from their parents. I certainly know it from my parents. But today I'm going to talk to you about reshaping those techniques. Reshaping more primarily rehabilitation techniques. Now, I had an accident about 2 years ago. I was in the hospital for 4 days, 3 days out of the hospital before I even knew I needed to be in the hospital, and 4 months wearing this bad boy. And basically, it wasn't anything I should have been. When I personally first got escorted to the hospital, they took an X-ray of my back and everything, and because the pain was only coming from a certain area, and when you have pain coming from your foot or coming from your toe, you just primarily just say it's coming from my toe, it's coming from my shin or whatever. But pain travels, and so does rehabilitation. If you don't get proper treatment to be physically better, then you're not really improving yourself, and what's the point of even taking rehab? So today I'm going to talk to you about the importances of if you ever go into rehab, make sure that it is according to your standards. I picked from 3 rehab clinics myself, and I still ended up walking out because each and every single routine that they had me going in wasn't enough. It either hurt me, or it either wasn't as strenuous as I was hoping it would be. And I know for most of you, we all think we can handle a lot of weight. We all think we can push a lot of force. We can beat up that guy. Eric, I can take you any day of the week. No, but we all have an ego, and we all have these assumptions of what we can do. And one thing that we cannot do is heal ourselves properly. And basically, the first step to addressing this tactic is to acknowledge it first. People in these circumstances are not prepared. They don't know about the body. They don't know about muscle groups, about bones or anything. I certainly don't, so I don't know what I'm saying whenever I say, my back hurts. I don't know where it hurts. It just hurts. If my leg hurts, it just hurts. But it is very important for me that there be official trainers and people that are well educated in these systems, which there are not currently. So basically, some of the effects from this are for people unlike myself, for people that broke that leg during soccer. If you don't get proper treatment, or do you think you're going to ever play soccer again? Do you think you're ever going to feel the same whenever you kick? For those of you who play basketball, it's in your hands. Don't you guys break your hands a lot? Especially when you get into the ball. I have a few buddies that definitely broke all 4 fingers one time. They were just sports are brutal. And not only sports, but accidents are brutal. So if you do get into an accident, if you do, I don't want you to, of course, but if you do ever find yourself needing physical therapy, make sure it is on your own terms. Make sure you can handle it, and make sure that they can handle you. Because if they're not doing whatever you want, then what's the point of even being there? What's the point of even getting rehab? So I thought of a couple solutions to doing this, actually. And one solution would be to make it standard and make the education required to know the muscle groups, to know the body, to know first aid, to know how to do these things. And not only to do that, but to learn how to exercise, to be physically fit, to be physically knowledgeable of how the body works, of exercise machines and everything. When I was in rehab, I had people come up to me and I went, okay, what are we going to do next? Are we going to work on this machine or that machine? And the guy looked at me and said, I don't know. It's that does not comfort me. I want to know what my schedule is, and you should already know what my schedule is. And when they don't know how to use certain equipment, and they're basing it off of me, do I know how to use this equipment? I've never seen it before in my life. But they're going to tell me how to do it. And when you're improperly taught how to do things and how to recover, especially from a traumatic situation like mine. You don't fully recover. I'm not fully recovered. I did my own recovery and I feel great, but I'm still not better. I can't jump off a ledge that's over a foot, like I freak out. So there's different things when it comes to therapy. You can either have physical therapy, mental therapy, but make sure that it's all according to you. Make sure that it is in your best effort, because there are those who just don't care. These people just don't care sometimes. So, are there any questions on